I want to talk to you a little bit about some basic metrics, or this is the numbers that you need to be measuring when you buy solo ads, so that you have a good idea of what it costs you to do these things, and ultimately, what sort of revenues per lead you're going to need in order to make money doing it. So what I've done here is I created a range of click orders: 100 click order, 300 click order, 500 click order, 1,000 click order, and an estimated cost per click. Okay, those are CPC, is what it's called. I mean, in this range, you can get everything from 30 cents a click up to $1 a click, depending on where you buy and who you trust. The next one is the conversion percentage. Now, again, you can spend, your conversion rates can be 30% or they can be 50%. They will be all over the mark. So these two numbers are going to change depending on where you buy and the quality of the list. Then we get the number of leads you will generate. So if we buy 100 clicks to 45%, we get $45 leads. So we take the total cost that was $75 divided into 45 is $1.66 per lead. So you need to make more than $1.66 per lead, or $166 per 100, in order to break even on that lead. So here are 300 leads, $1.55, 1,000 leads at 45%, $1.33. I mean, even if you were able to get this number down to, let's say, 40 cents, you would still be at $1 lead. So your cost per lead when you're running solo ads, or your CPL, or cost per subscriber, CPS, some call it that, it's all the same thing. I mean, people come up with different names and nomenclature in order to confuse you and try to prove themselves smart. It's really simple. It's how much it costs you for the traffic divided by the number of leads you got. Okay, so if you spend $45 for traffic and you got, if you spend $75 for traffic and you got 45 leads, it's $1.66 a lead. So the thing that's tough is you're always managing, well, what are you paying for clicks and what are the conversion rates are. You can come down to somebody with 30-cent click and their conversion rate's 20% and your CPL is $1.50. So knowing your cost per lead is the key number, because once you have that, it becomes down to how many leads in your database versus what it takes to get a click versus what it takes to get a conversion. Here's where the math gets even uglier. So let's say you're sending out emails and 10% of your emails get opened, and let's say a third of those get clicked. So you're talking about a click-through rate of open rate of 10%, a click-through rate of 30%, or basically 3% click on there. So if you have 100 members on your list, you're going to get 3 clicks. Out of those 3 clicks, 1 in 100 will convert. So you can see you need to have a lot of data in order to get conversions to make money. So this is how come people go broke. They're so busy worried about what they pay per click, they're not paying attention to their cost per lead or how well their sales funnel is promoting the revenue on the other end. You've got to, if you're paying $1, I don't care, you can pay $100 per lead if you're making $1,000 average per customer. That's the way it works. I mean, if you go to like an orthodontist, they may be making $10,000 per customer, and they're willing to spend $2,000 to get that customer. Well, in general, you're not. If it's costing us $1.66 to get a lead, maybe it's costing us $16 per order, which means you better be making more than $16 per order. Get my point? You need to know the cost per lead and then the cost per order. So if it's 1 out of conversion, you need to make $166 in order to pay for that lead.